Hillary Clinton. I will be voting for Hillary Clinton. I avoid talking politics on this channel, on this forum, because politics are divisive. There's always two sides. Republicans and Democrats. There's left and there's right. I can have my opinion and there will always be an opposing one. That is the nature of a healthy democracy.
What I've learned over this period of time where I've been talking about politics and getting involved since that Paxman interview, since my book, is that we are in a dangerous position in this country. The Conservative Party are planning to further dismantle our community assets, to tear apart the very fabric of our society. That's not something that we can allow to happen.
I'm voting for Hillary because, make no mistake, there is only one person that can defeat him. One person that can keep him away from power, and it is her. I'm not a huge fan of her stale politics. I'm entirely aware of all the criticism against her. I'm aware of all of her failures and shortcomings. But she's intelligent, and she knows what she's doing. More importantly, she's mentally sound, she's responsible, and she's sane.
Simply because people can't be bothered or don't want to vote. I know I've been Mr. Don't Vote, but actually what I mean is politics isn't something that we can just be involved in once every 5 years. Democracy is for every day, not just for elections. Democracy has to be something you're constantly involved in, whether your students occupying your university, whether your community is coming together to reclaim your housing, whether your people running worker-run cooperatives. We have to confront big business. We have to confront the people that are tearing apart London and socially cleansing it. What I heard Ed Miliband say is if we speak, he will listen. So on that basis, I think we've got no choice but to take decisive action to end the danger of the Conservative Party. David Cameron might think I'm a joke, but I don't think there's anything funny about what the Conservative Party have been doing to this country, and we have to stop them.
But this is not that. This is about a megalomaniac who's driven by nothing but ego. A man who cares exactly zero about the people of this country. A person who brags about sexually assaulting women and shames others for the way they look. I'm speaking up now because this election has very little to do with politics, policy, or legislation. This has to do with morals and principles. I want to end this by calling out all the big YouTubers. Some I know and some you viewers might know. See, making videos like this, they're not popular, they're not going to get you subscribers, they're not going to boost your view counts. But there is something much more valuable than subscribers or dollars, and that's backbone. That is not being scared to stand up for what is right regardless of the costs. The top 20 YouTubers reach over 1 billion views every single week, every 7 days. We have the power to activate a demographic, an electorate that isn't typically very active. That is young people. You see, this generation, if we're all banded together, we have the power to ensure that this tax-avoiding, lying, racist, misogynist stays away from power and out of the White House. But it requires all of us coming together.
So my view is this: if you're Scottish, you don't need an English person telling you what to do. You know what you're going to be doing. If you're in Brighton, I think it will be a travesty if we lost the voice of Caroline Lucas in Westminster. But anywhere else, you've got to vote Labour. You've got to get the Conservative Party out of government in this country so that we can begin community-led activism, so that we can be heard continually. So on housing, on poverty, inequality, on working, on all of these things for the most vulnerable, for the most powerful, so that we have a voice and that we can build a society. Of course, the election isn't going to change things overnight. It's going to be not enough of a change. There's loads of things I could complain about with Ed Miliband. There's loads of things, Trident this, the mugs with immigrant. There's loads of things I could moan about. But what's important is this bloke will be in Parliament, and I think this bloke will listen to us.
So if your favorite YouTuber says things like, I don't like to talk politics on my channel, or I'm not going to reveal who I'm voting for, call them out. Sitting on the sidelines this time around is not okay. This election is different. And if this guy gets elected, and you stood back with your arms folded and didn't speak out against him, it makes you complicit. It makes you partially responsible for handing him the reins of power. All right, I'll see you tomorrow for a fun, happy video. Thank you for your understanding, and thanks for the time.
So on May the 7th, vote Labour. On May the 8th, more democracy, more power to more communities for all of us, for me, for you, for Trues, for Truesers. Subscribe here.
Nose is a tool that is abused to fool you and to leave you scared and confused.